Well, I don't remember most of my early years. First, I remember actually it was 1927, I think I was 6 years old, and I was living in Brooklyn. And unfortunately, that was a very bad year. My younger sister, who was I was 6 years old and she was about 2 or 3. She got run over by a truck at that age. It was a very trying time at this. And being I'm Jewish, they have the dead lie in state in the house overnight, of course. And they have, I guess by tradition, somebody stays with the person all night long to make sure that nobody intrudes. And I was appointed that, and I stayed with my sister, who I really don't know her English name, but her Hebrew name was Gigi, which I think I interpret as Julia. It's my interpretation. Nobody ever told me that. So that was the very memorable time when I was only 6 years old. And that's when I start remembering things that happened to me. Depression, my father was a piecework in the garment industry. And so he got paid piecework, but every day he went to work and he didn't come home with a nickel, or came home, would pick up some money, as it was. And the house was mortgaged. He had bought a four-family house. And he went to the bank. They were foreclosing left and right. And the bank gave him an opportunity to hang on to his house and not pay any interest, just just paying interest and not the principal. And as long as he would pay something every month, they wouldn't foreclose on him, which he did during the Depression. We didn't go on welfare, didn't go to any of the shops where you got food or whatever. My father was a very proud person, and he would make do without he had. And also the three other families living there, he got some money, and we lived on that money. He was very good to me because I was the only son. So he took me shopping. My mother bought everything except clothes for me. My father made sure I had the best thing. He would examine the seams, the clothing, the material. And so I learned from him, when you buy something, make sure it was done well with hand stitching or whatever. Whatever he taught me, I remembered. And that's my growing up. Franklin D. Roosevelt, when he was elected president over Hoover, which my time, I hated Hoover because he did the selling of liquor became illegal at that time. And there was a growing area, a lot of drinkers. And my father used to go to New Jersey during the time and bring home 2 5-gallon tins of alky, 190 proof alcohol, wrapped in paper and with strings. And he would dilute it and put in plums and cherries, all different kinds of fruits and vegetables, and he would bottle in the casks, those clay casks with tops on them, and he would seal it and bring it down in the cellar and put it underneath the coolest place there it was. That's how he also made some money, selling liquor. So, and I also, well, in a sense, and during the Jewish holidays, he rented a push cart. We went to the market and he would buy like 16 baskets of Concord grape wine. And he would have a squasher, and he would squash the grapes and put them also in casks and put it under the cold sweat. For 2 years, he would leave it.
Was it good?
It was delicious, but he had to strain it. Course, while it was in there, it started fermenting, and there was pieces of grape and so forth. So he strained it and put it in gallon jugs. But he also would sell a bottle if they wanted to buy. It was a bootlegger in a sense. Okay.
But back